Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, Fumk, thinking right in my living room, where I do what I do for you. Today, right is 25 Rules Lived By, storytelling, story with a message. Message in the story. These are life lessons. You tuning in, and I'm giving them. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better every day. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the creed for all right thinkers. That's the mission that I'm on. Now here's the question that you should have an answer to. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritual asleep. I can wake you up with spiritual knowledge. I'm the human spiritual alarm clock. Let's go. Time to get up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And always, to Maya, be true. That's the balance in your life, okay? It's called duality. Everything has equal opposites. And it's all based on your karma. You do this, you get this. Reap what you sow. It don't change for nobody. Let's go. Today, I asked the question, you so smart, you got all this stuff going on. Well, why you teach right thinking? Good question. Hope I can answer that one for you. Excuse me, I dropped my pen. That's a question that I look forward to answering. I'm glad somebody asked that, so I'm going to answer it for you. Hope you tune in. Hope you get your answer. Let's go. Now, why I teach right thinking philosophy? I teach right thinking philosophy because I have mastered it, first of all, and after 30 years, it took me to accomplish that. I want to help others do it in a lot less time. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. I want others to know themselves, how to master themselves like I did with the teachings that I'm going to give you. You can make that happen for yourself. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. I try to get across to my students, I'm a teacher, not a preacher. Teachers explain, preachers proclaim. I'm not proclaiming nothing. I'm explaining and giving concepts that you can use. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. I'm on a mission, and that is to enlighten people, all the people, as many people as I can, to themselves. That's my mission. I know spiritual knowledge is the key to open that door to freedom of thinking and knowing thyself. You will be free to be your best self. That's what I got for you. I'm seeing the numbers of my right thinking followers growing, but I see youth. I love that. I love talking to young people. Why? Because if you get the message early in life, how much nicer your life will be for you if you follow and listen to me. Next one is, now, right thinking philosophy is a way of life that will put you in a better position for you to be your best self with learning and living the things that you learn on a daily basis. You're not going to learn everything in one day. You're not going to get good in practicing it one day. Put in your time. It's a process. Trust me. I'm the end product of one of them. If you follow and live the rules of right thinking philosophy, I guarantee you, you will change for the better. Guarantee. I live a spiritual lifestyle, the one that I teach about. I do what I say. How many people can say that? I'm one of them. I'm just saying, you got to check you. If you can say you live by the rule that you set forth, then you're a right thinker. But to master Right thinking means you have to master yourself. That's what mastery of self is all about. That's what I'm trying to get you to be. Master of yourself. Not following me. It ain't about me. Okay? You don't, I don't just tell you what to do. I do it to show you how it's done. So now, if you want to be like me, you got to do the things that I do. I put my work in every day. Just like any religion, you live by the tenets that's set forth, and you should prosper. If you're Muslim, you live by the Muslim tenets, then you're a good Muslim. You're Christian, live by Christian tenets, you're a good Christian. I know a lot of y'all. So it's not a point that I don't like it. No, I don't have a problem with it. No, you do what you do that works for you. That's right thinking. If you're a good Christian, you're a right thinker. You're a good Muslim, you're a right thinker. If you're doing nothing, you ain't a right thinker. That's all. You have to learn spiritual truth. And once you learn them, you live them and you prove them for yourself. Because the person who gave it to you, like, well, I already know them. So I'm just telling you, I know they work for myself, but you can try them for yourself. That's why I give you the lessons. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. I know right thinking philosophy. Why? It's mine. I created it. Right thinking philosophy is not just Kemetic, she taught Egyptian yoga system, mystery system. No, I have added some other things. Hinduism, Tao, okay? I have other philosophical concepts that I incorporated in my concepts, and I only take the ones that work. I took a Christian concept just recently and added into the right thinking concepts. Why? Because it worked. Let God fight your battles. When you understand what that means and you emphasize it, then you'll know what it means like I do now. Okay? I didn't before. See, when you learn it, you live it, and you manifest it. Now you can teach it. Why? You know it from experiencing it. Not from what Mark said. Not what the pastor said. It's what you experience for yourself. That's how you know God, and that's how you know anything else. Truth plays itself out. It don't change. Mayat's been Mayat since she was Mayat. I teach philosophical concepts from all religions, not just one. I will use any philosophical concept that works. End of discussion. So I'm not anti-anybody. I'm anti-falsehood. I'm anti-lies. If it's truth, I'm with you. Right thinking philosophy has a little bit of every religion concept. Why? They true and they work. That's what my philosophical concepts is based on. Only truth and things that work that I experience for myself. And you should feel the same way about you. Next is right thinking teaching is esoteric knowledge. I teach you hidden information. I give you subliminal messages that if you can understand it and read between the lines, you'll get it. Some people just can't do it. I understand that. So I try to teach it to you, get you to understand it, so now you can do it with any and everybody else. Pay attention to the rhetoric. If what they're saying makes sense, you can follow it, that's fine. If what they're saying gets a little, no, it ain't clear, nope. God don't do confusion, okay? Knowledge is simple, straightforward. I teach the hidden meanings of the signs and symbols that we see daily. One of them is the Masonic sign. I always keep the pyramids. You see them, but you know what it means? No. The phrase, the handwritings on the wall, what wall? The pyramid walls. That's knowledge. I give you subliminal teachings to my students for their knowledge and understanding so that they can use it for themselves. They see how it works, they understand how it works, and now they can implement it and use it for themselves. All the instructions I give to you, I want you to take them and use them for yourself. That's why I give them to you. That's why I teach right thinking philosophy. For you. I have secrets. I'm a master mason. Okay, I got plenty Masonic secrets. And that's all just esoteric learning. You learn the secrets and you abide by them. Now we have a secret. They called the Egyptian mystery system a secret. No, we just didn't let outsiders in what we do. As a Mason, I'm not going to let a non-Mason come and do anything Masonic with me. Why? You ain't one of us. You can join. That's the whole part. Come on, right thinker. I'll take care of everything else for you. I am a master of esoteric teachings. That's what self-mastery is. In the Masonic order, you become a worshipful master. That means they put you in a position of authority, and your job is to give wholesome instructions for their labors. Give them knowledge. Teach them how to be what you say you are. Good, upright, standing men. Masonically, that's what I did. I took a person who didn't know nothing about themselves or Masonic order and turned them into a master of masonry and hopefully themselves. So I've been doing this for a long time. That's my point. All right, I'm about to wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you. Next one is, okay, last one. Right thinking philosophy will lift the veil of ignorance. With what? The pill of what? Knowledge. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill. That means if you are a big dummy, you're going to need a big pill. I got one to cure all your ills. It's called knowledge of self. Let's go. I'm about to wrap it up. With right thinking philosophy, you will receive spiritual knowledge that lifts that veil of what? Ignorance. Spiritual is God. Knowledge is light. You want God light and know it, understand it, live it, and become your best self. The veil of ignorance is closed. The veil of ignorance is closed. It's a closed eye. That means your third eye is not open. A lot of our third eye is not open. I'm trying to help you do that with knowledge of self. That's how it opens. The pineal gland has to be activated through a process of good deeds, good thoughts, and good understanding of who you are. And magically, you all of a sudden, you see what a lot of people don't see. I see what you're not looking at. All right, I'll wear the eye for a reason. I got my girls on the day. There's Nuke covering over Gab. Got the guys in the boat. But I wear the eye to signify I can see all. I wear the eye to let you know I know myself. That's the calling card. I'm not big on titles. Yeah, but I wear the title Sage. Why? Because it defines who and what I am about. Teaching, instructing, and living a spiritual lifestyle. Okay? Live out my teachings. That's what a sage does. I teach a way of life that will make your heart light as Maya's feather at Judgment Day. Get some lesson. I'll tell you about that too. Another lesson. Right now, I'm done. I'll be back. Stay tuned.